What's up, guys? We're getting ready to start the 2026 season. Starting with South Carolina on the road. It figures to be a tough one. They got a freshman quarterback and a 5-star, but yeah, it's gonna be tough probably. So we'll see how this goes. Yeah, I went ahead and I've already recorded a transfer portal video and recruiting and all that, so I went ahead and just did that off screen this time.
Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Hockey and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Gamecocks will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So Miami's offense will take the first swing of the game. And here he comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense, always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're going to get the football. Everybody believes in this dude.
Handoff from the gun. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer wins.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. He makes the catch. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with the first down.
A jet pass.
The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick pass on the jet motion.
Nope.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Horton. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. trying play action. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
That's garbage.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day.
I get so nervous.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away.
Yeah, I screwed that. I don't even know why they...
Shame. Missed it.
Yeah.
Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. The offense lining up for a first down play.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
What? Nobody's getting off blocks. Get off blocks.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. Secondary walks up on the line, showing pressure. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
Pass laying at my feet, and I'm trying to...
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The inside handoff. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
They'll try to run for it. And the Canes will have a 1st down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on 1st down. Here's the handoff. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Looking for space. It's Fletcher. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. He's up to 55 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And they make the striking connection, and they've got it down to the 13-yard line of red zone chance. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Got some room entered to the goal line. And he'll sprint in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
listen, when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football and make sure you get them on the ground.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Arizona is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Teddy Bruschi had a hand in getting this kid to Tucson, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to the Pandas. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Out of the gun to give to the back.
God, stop
Past the first down marker and still running. And he steps out of bounds after a nifty run and picking up the first down. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to...
And that pass picked
Why do I
off.
always die? I always
It's so
get
nice to
scared
see
when
defenders
stuff happens.
squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see him there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Offense set on first down. He wants to start this drive with a
Now, why
pass.
is... What? How
The
did that
quarterback
happen?
scrambled
How did that
around with the
happen?
defense, able to scramble
How
him
did
and
you
turn it
say?
into a
How the
sack.
fuck did that happen?
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's second down. Got his man downfield.
That never
And
should have
perhaps a
happened.
touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. It's a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The lead's not insurmountable, just down 14-0. But, David, you don't score here, and it could get a little tricky fast.
If you don't score here, if you don't possess the football and put something together to give your defense a little bit of a blow, it's not the ideal start. But it ain't like this game's late in the football game. Create some momentum here in the second quarter.
Yeah, momentum's a real thing in college football. This team needs the juju to get going. That first quarter is one they'd love to forget. So find your best playmakers now. Get them isolated. Get them the football and let them go to work.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
That gives him 54 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. He's looking to throw.
Yeah, wide open.
It's caught downfield. He's loose. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Terrible.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop.
Yeah, that's right. I got to try to score here.
All the juices, all the excitement. And be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start. If you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man. And sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Tackled, but he has a first down. And the Hurricanes will hustle to the line. From the gun, give on the inside.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They've been running it, but now the pass. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And here's the return. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. On the run, it's Sellers. Fires to the big fella. Going to the stiff arm to create a little breathing room as he gets it out to the 12.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
I want to check something with the offensive line setup. I want to make sure I don't have any left ends left tackles right tackle, and that's. Yeah, we're gonna flip Ford and whatever. I'll have to make that change. I'll have to make the change for the second game.
The Canes will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Gamecocks in the hurry up. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. The Gamecocks have this offense rolling. They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was
Alright, I'm going to call something else because all they're doing is running it.
able to get him down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll leave it with him. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the comeback is on. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. USC is currently ahead early in this one inside the Coliseum, but unlike the days of Reggie Bush and Matt Leiter, they just haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 9 over Fresno State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. The handoff to Johnson. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the chains for the first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back.
It's the MO of this offense, and it really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When you run those routes, those curl routes just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line. And the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job. Great catch. First down.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
What? You pushed him
Able to scrounge
right
3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and
Push
7.
him the other direction.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. On 2nd down, looking to throw. He's got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Hurricane. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. To the air, it's Sellers. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 seconds.
And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed, and the returner will be knocked down. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just ball. No super play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Pulls it in. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35. First down here for the offense. They'll give it to Johnson. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Hand off from the shotgun. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these 2 guys. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You got to do a better job up front right here. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
Basically, if it's straight on, you got a chance. If it's at an angle, you might as well not even bother, especially on the road. Because you got to get pretty dang
They're really
close
starting
to
to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Bennett. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. South Carolina ready to go on the attack his 1-2-3 kick.
That last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Now 2nd and 10 from their own 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He gets a block.
That's not going to happen.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Keeps the legs moving. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped a gain of 6. And now on 3rd down after that last run. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the 4th quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
On the ground, it's Compton. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the 1st down. The Hurricanes will move the sticks. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. They're going to ride this running back.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Off play action. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! And the beatdown has ensued.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
And the extra point is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Bennett. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not...
Makes the grab inside the 30. And he's brought down after a huge completion. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. He's looking to throw it. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away. And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, the clock, and we got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, back up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum.
Yep, game over. Secured a good win.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. He definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. And if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Not a bad game for the freshman. 15 of 16 for 182 and 93% completion percentage, 3 touchdowns. No picks. Beautiful. Oh boy, got a big one here. Got a big one. Florida games. Tennessee's a lower tier opponent. What? Okay. Alright. Wasn't there somebody else that I couldn't? Yeah. Oh man, there's one defensive. There's right in that sucks. Okay, pretty much nobody's in their top. Just these two right here in the top five, or have their top five. So. Well, that's a bummer that I won't be able to have any visitors for the. I've only got two guys that are even eligible for a visit yet, so. Guess we need to add a couple of prospects to the board then. Next game is going to be LSU, so we will do that one in the next video. See you guys in the next one.